Good afternoon to all the viewers and the student of Parul Institute of Law, Parul University. Myself, Dr. Rajesh Singh, Associate Professor at Parul University. I warm welcome our eminent speaker, who is the Chairman of the Bar Council of India, Mr. Manan Kumar Misra sir. So let us I will give an introduction about Mr. Manan Kumar Misra sir. Manan Kumar Misra sir is the senior advocate and the chairman of the Bar Council of India. Manan Kumar Misra sir, he is belonging from the Gopalganj from Bihar and has been selected the fifth time as the chairman of the Bar Council of India. Having completed his law degree from the Patna Law College in the year 1980, he has started practicing in Gopalganj in the civil courts. He has been a topper and a gold medalist in his batch during his studies. He has been started practicing in Patna High Court soon, and he became the member of the Bihar State Bar Council in the year 1989. Since then, he has been winning membership of the Bar Council. Furthermore, he was appointed as a senior advocate in the year 2007. He was selected as a representative of the Bar Council in the year 2010. And he has always taken a stand on any sort of the challenges faced by the lawyers in India. So I warm welcome on this note, and the today's topic of this webinar is on the art of advocacy and the importance of the professional ethics. Now I will just tell Dr. Akhil Syed sir to warm welcome our eminent speaker, Mr. Manan Kumar Misra sir. Akhil sir.
Thank you, Dr. Rajesh. I, on my personal behalf, on behalf of Parul Institute of Law and Faculty of Law, cordially welcome our eminent speaker for today, Shri, I would say, Manan Kumar Misra sir. सादर प्रणाम सर. बहुत खुशी हुई. धन्यवाद आप हमारे virtual platform पर पधारे. It's a matter of a great pleasure that personality like yours is at the doorstep of Parul Institute of Law. If not physically, but at least we are here looking to you on the virtual platform. It's our great pleasure. Sir, ours is the private university. Parul Group of Institute was been established since last 2 decades ago, and in 2015, by second amendment in Gujarat Private University Act, the Parul Group of Institute acquired the status of private university, and since 2016, with the great support and grace of Bar Council of India, we could start the Faculty of Law at Parul University, and since then, the Faculty of Law is offering BLLB, BCom LLB, and BBLLB, and since 2018, we are offering LLB 3 years program also. Sir, we do have LLM program with 8 different specialization, and that is how we top among all the university in the state of Gujarat. And we also offer MPhil and PhD. Since last year, we have MPhil program also, and we do have a large number of PhD scholars registered under the Faculty of Law. Sir, our area, as the BCI has always mandated, has never been confined to the classroom teaching. We have been involved in the very good relation with the academia and the bar and bench. We do have lots of judicial officers who have taken their studies at LLM at our university. We do have a good rapport with the DLSA in nearby districts. Parul University, being a prominent in Vadodara, has a good liaison with DLSA, Vadodara district, Panchmal district, Udaipur district, and several. So that is how we are extending through our extension program to different panchayats, different rural area, and we are trying our best to achieve all the mandates of Bar Council of India also, and we are also been involved in continuing legal education program, and from this platform I request and seek your kind support and guidance also for further expansion of our continuing legal education program, which we are doing at our limited with limited resources at local level. So I am very much thankful, sir. You have spared your valuable time and you are here. I once again welcome you and thank you for being with us. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Akhil sir, for your warm welcome. Sir, it is a really interesting that our student have a great privilege that Mr. Manan Kumar Sharma, Mishra sir has in at the Parul doorstep. So I just now I am very much happy that our entire team has worked for this webinar. So I now request our speaker sir and our chairman sir of the Bar Council and the senior advocate of the Supreme Court, Mr. Manan Kumar Mishra sir, to address to our students, and our students are very much delighted to hear you, sir. Now I am handing this session to you, sir.
Thank you, Rakesh ji. Rajesh ji, I mean to say. Thank you, Dr. Saeed. Really, it's a great opportunity to me to address this gathering, the honorable teachers, dear students, and as I was informed that even lawyers are going to join this session. See, the topic which you have chosen, it's a very important topic. Art of advocacy and importance of professional ethics. For any law student or any young lawyer, these two things are very important. How to be a successful lawyer. Advocacy is science and arts both. I'll explain why it is science and where it is art. Advocate means to speak for some other. To support the cause of some other person. So, in court or before some forum, an advocate represents somebody and supports his causes. But at the same time, you will have to remember that you are a representative only. You are not the delegate. Always you will have to keep it in mind that you are to do your services as a representative. Whatever learnings are with you, whatever talents you possess, you are to apply for your client. That much. You are not to go beyond that. Beyond that, when I say, means there should be no misstatement of any fact. There should be no misstatement of any law. You are simply required to convince somebody. Convince the court. And whatever acumen you have, you are to persuade the court or the forum before which you are appearing. Now, to be a good advocate, you will have to be equipped with certain important things. The young lawyers, the senior law students, they will have to keep it in mind. These important equipments: honesty, integrity, and character. Honesty, integrity, that plays a very important role in the career of a lawyer. Your character also, that is also a very important factor for becoming a successful lawyer. These virtues, these all are the virtues. They go a long way in shaping your career to making you a successful lawyer. So, I'm quoting Mr. J. Blakely. Some people think that a lawyer's business is to make white black, but his real business is to make white white in spite of the stained and soiled condition which renders his true color questionable. He is simply an intellectual washing machine. So you are simply a washing machine. What is the meaning? That you are not supposed to make a black white or white black. You are not to go beyond your duties, beyond your limitations. Patience and perseverance. These are the other two important qualifications, other two important equipments which you are supposed to possess. Patience. See, my young friends, this profession requires a lot of patience. You will have to be calm. You will have to be cool. And you are to listen to your client. You are to listen to the court. You are to listen to your adversary, the opponent lawyer. If you are a trial court lawyer, you are to listen the witness. Sometimes they get irritated. They start answering certain absurd things. You are to be very cool and calm. Only then you will be successful in your profession, in your career. You will be able to put the relevant question to that witness. If you lose your patience, if you lose the mental balance because of certain absurd answers given by him, then you are not going to succeed. You are not going to serve your client. Therefore, this patience and perseverance, that is very important in the life and the career of a lawyer. There are 4 stages you always remember. The young lawyers, the senior law students, you will have to remember there will be 4 stages in your career. The moment you start doing your practice, you start going to the court, there will be 4 stages. First will be, if you are not a man, not an advocate, with the golden spoons in your mouth. For them, these criteria, they don't apply. But for a common man, for a common advocate, for a struggling man who wants to succeed in this profession, there are 4 stages. First stage, neither money nor work. You will go in the court premises. You will be sitting all the day, right from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Neither there will be a client, nor you will get anything. Second stage, if you have patience, you don't run away from the profession, then the second stage will arrive. Work, but no money. A senior or a client, your relation who knows you, he'll come to you, he'll entrust some work to you, but no payment. Therefore, this is the second stage. You will have to be very patient. You will have to be happy that you are getting work now. Third stage, money according to work. You will get some money from your senior's office or from the client who has engaged you. But that will not be too much. It will be according to the work which you are doing. This is the third stage. And the very interesting is the fourth stage. Money without work. When you become a renowned senior, it is only money which is coming to us. The work is being done by our juniors, our office staff, the young lawyers, and the researchers who are there in my office. That is the fourth stage, which you can achieve only because of your hard labor, because of your sincere labor, and because of your patience and perseverance. Legal learnings, the most important thing in shaping the career of a lawyer. You will have to read and read. One brief, you may be required, and you should read twice, thrice, 4 or 5 times. This is very important. You are supposed to be well prepared with the facts and well prepared with the law and the facts of the case. You will have to be update law journals, SCC, AIR. If you are interested in taxation and all that, tax law journal. So many journals are there. You will have to keep yourself updated. Now, while going through your brief or going through the concerned relevant law on the point, you should always keep in your mind some doubts. The increase in the number of doubts occurring in your mind, that will show that you are really doing certain research work. That doubt, that should not be there while you are appearing in the court for your client. In the court, there should be no doubt in your mind. Doubt should be there only when you are making that research work in your office, in your library. Therefore, these are the equipments a successful lawyer is required to possess. Not only the knowledge of law, the general education like knowledge of history, knowledge of economics, knowledge of sociology. These are very important things. A lawyer must read the books on history, the books on economics, the books on sociology, the national and international current affairs you should be aware of. Your extracurricular activities, that also matters to a great extent. A lawyer is supposed to be a scholar, an intellectual. Not only that, you are required to confine to your law books or the journals. Your memory, it should be very sharp. Memory should be sharp, and it should be a tenacious memory. Not that I am remembering so many citations, but when I go to the court, I forget everything. Our research, our learnings, our hard labor, that will be of no avail. You can't serve the client if you have a poor memory. Therefore, the other thing that also is related to your memory. Where to apply, how to apply a law or a principle laid down by any High Court or Supreme Court. That is the real advocacy. Where to speak in the court, where to keep mum.
Hello, sir. I am audible to you. Hello, sir. I am audible to you. Vijay, sir. I think voice is not coming off, sir. Vijay, sir. उनका कुछ नेटवर्क का इशू है मनन सर के. Yes, sir. Very good afternoon, sir.
I'm sorry for interruption.
Doesn't matter, sir. Doesn't matter, sir.
No, this was because of the very bad weather
Yeah,
in
sir.
Delhi.
Yeah, sir. Yeah, I can understand, sir.
So, what I was telling, that apart from your learning of law books, the law journals, a lawyer is supposed to have the vast knowledge of history, vast knowledge of economics, vast knowledge of sociology, and you are to be fully acquainted with the current affairs, national and international both. Only then you will be a successful lawyer. Now, in senior classes, the senior students, the young lawyers, they will be taught to use certain legal phraseology. That, what is that? That is an ornament in your argument. So these phraseologies you are to learn. You are to learn how to apply, where to apply. You will learn it in your court. You will learn while your senior will give dictation to you. And then comes your manner in the court. You have to maintain calmness. There should be self-possession and a pleasant humor. You are always supposed to be respectful to the lawyer, respectful to your seniors. Supposing you have got a brief in which you are being opposed by some senior advocate. Don't think that he is equal to you. Always keep in mind that though he is your opponent, but he is senior to you. He deserves and commands respect, the professional respect. When I say so, I don't ask you to be timid or to be afraid of him. No. Whatever you are to submit before the court, whatever are your arguments, you are to make your arguments boldly and clearly, straightforward, which I said at the very outset. Now, how to make your presentations in the court? That is also a very important quality a successful lawyer should keep. First thing, when you are preparing a brief, you will find that this is a very strong point in my favor. You have got a very direct law point on this. Your case is fully covered by a Supreme Court judgment or a High Court judgment. There is a clear violation of some law or some statute on the basis of which you are sure to succeed. You will, while arguing your case, while start placing your arguments, the first thing you will do is you will place the best point in your favor before the court. Slowly and gradually, the second stronger, the third stronger, the fourth stronger, and you will have to keep in mind, while arguing, the moment you will finish argument, or if you are adversary, the moment the other side finishes arguments, then you are also required to answer the questions raised by the opponent. Therefore, his arguments, the submissions of your adversary, you are to listen coolly, calmly, and sincerely. You may be required to put certain notes in the courtroom of the arguments made by the other side. Only then you will be able to answer all those queries which have been argued against you. Presence of mind. That is another thing. The court suddenly may put a question. You are not prepared. What will you do? My lord, I am coming to this. My lord, I am coming to this. And then again you will try to start your argument, try to put forth your points, just to divert the mind of the court, just to divert the attention of the other side. This is an art you will be learning while appearing in the courts from your senior. Even if you don't have a brief, don't waste your time in the canteen rooms or your association halls. You will have to be present in the court from 10 a.m., 10:30 to 4 p.m. You will get the opportunity of learning. And that will make you a successful lawyer. Advocacy is both written and oral. Advocacy, I told you at the very outset, is a science and an art. It is written when you are preparing, the client comes to you. In course of consultation, you come to know about his problems. You go through the papers which he produces before you. Then you apply your mind how to provide him the relief, proper relief, which law will apply. You start doing the research work. Don't draft anything without doing the research work. Keep it in mind. Every point which is in your favor, which is applicable on the facts of a case, that has to be stated in your draft. And that is why before drafting a case, before drafting your pleadings, the plaint, written statement, or a writ petition, or a counter affidavit, whatever it may be, you will have to finish your research work first. Only then you will be able to prepare a very good and solid and sound draft. That is a science which you are doing, that is science work. The research is a science. After preparing your research work, when you appear before the court, that is an art. You will have to act. You will have to act like an actor. That is advocacy. Don't be shy. You should be polite. You should respect the others, but don't be shy. Don't be timid. Be straightforward. Whatever points are there in my mind, I'll place it before the court. Nothing, not a single point should be left. You should argue before the court, before any forum, to the best of your satisfaction. Maybe even the last point may click and you may succeed before the court. Therefore, these are certain arts of advocacy. All the theories I have narrated before you. The practical you will be learning only when you join the profession, you join the court. Now, so far professional ethics part is concerned, you have a duty towards your client. You have a duty towards your opponent. You have a duty towards the court. And last but not the least, rather that is very important, a duty towards the society and the nation. If you are a lawyer, always keep it in mind that you are to always behave inside or outside the court. You are to behave like a gentleman or gentlewoman. Never be rude. Never be rough. Don't lose your temperament. Never. Otherwise, you are not going to be a successful lawyer. There is a duty to a client. What is that? You will not exploit him. You will not mislead him. It's a very good brief. Yes, yes, yes. We are going to succeed. You pay me that much of amount. It's a guarantee that you will succeed. This is a professional misconduct. एकदम जीत जाओगे. अरे यार इसमें क्या रखा है, पैसे जमा करो. A fashion has, in the recent past, a fashion has cropped up to take money in the name of other side lawyer, to take money in the name of judges. That directly affects your character, your integrity, your honesty. And if you start doing this, anyone, if starts doing this malpractice, he is not going to succeed in his life, in his career as a lawyer. Rather, sometimes the occasion will arrive that either he will be suspended by the bar council or he will go to jail. Therefore, you will have to be cautious about what are those duties towards the client, towards the opponent means towards the lawyer of other side, or towards the client if he is in dock and you are going to examine or cross-examine him. You will have to be very patient, cool and calm, well-behaved. Never misbehave with him. That will pay in the long run. Your duty towards the court, I have already told. You will have to be honest to the court. You should not conceal a point which is against you. No. You should not conceal a fact which is against you. No. You will state everything. My lord, this is there. But start from but and then put forth your own points, so that all these against the points or the facts which are against you, they are overshadowed by your points. Your behavior, your politeness, that pays a lot in the court. If you are very polite, very submissive, you are very humble to the court, you are very humble to the other side, you are very humble to your colleagues, that always pays. You will be a very good lawyer then. Therefore, with the great courage, independence of mind, all boldness, you will have to be very respectful. These are the things, friends, when you join your practice, set a goal. What I am to do. Whether I have interest in criminal law, whether I have interest in civil law, whether I have interest in taxation, whether I have interest in company matters, you have to decide at the very outset. Or you can decide it after 2, 3, 4 years of your practice. Where your interest is, concentrate there. And if You are a jack of all trades. Try to be master of all trades. We do this. Talking for myself, I do civil, I do equally balanced criminal, I do constitutional and civil matters, service matters, everything. But that taxes the brain a lot. You will have to be prepared for that. That this requires the hard labor, a lot of research, a lot of sincerity. Burning the midnight lamp, that will be required for that. So set a goal, then assess your resources. Slowly, these resources, don't be afraid of this. Don't be scared of it. Resources you will generate. Your profession, your sincerity, your hard labor, that will generate. Therefore, this is not a very important thing. But your strategies, that will count. You will have to track your goal. You will have to make your strategies for becoming a successful lawyer. The skill, communication skill, that is very important. हमको क्या बोलना है? What I am needed to convey to the court? You should be clear in your mind. That is communication skill, and that is very important for a successful lawyer. So, now, as per my information,
Yes, sir.
there is a question answer actually.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Also,
Yes,
if
sir.
you
We have.
any student, any teacher, any law student,
Yes,
any
sir.
lawyer has any question, you may
Yes,
put.
sir. Sir, I will, Mr. Jaideep Indoria. Mr. Jaideep Indoria, are you there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm here.
Yes, you put your video on to sir and you can put your question to sir. Yes, Jaideep.
Okay, sir. Okay. Okay. A very good evening, sir. We are obliged and blissful for having you at Parallel Institute of Law through this platform. This is Jaideep Findoria, and I'm currently pursuing the third year of integrated BA LLB course over here. So my question is, online hearing has given rise to new discipline issues in the profession of advocacy. So, sir, it is like whether BCI is considering to bring some new amendments pertaining to the that of this related to Advocates Act.
See, these online and virtual hearings, these are emergency measures. It is only because of pandemic that the BCI or the state bar councils or the bar associations, they have allowed. Otherwise, if you really want to be a lawyer, your skill of advocacy, you will forget. In the virtual hearings, you forget your skill of advocacy. Virtual hearing, see the demerits. The lower courts are virtually closed. The original courts, the trial courts, neither any examination or cross-examination is going on. No evidence is being recorded. That requires the opening of the physical courts physically. Therefore, this is a measure which we have adopted, or the government or the courts have adopted only for some stopgap arrangement during this pandemic period. This cannot be a substitute for the physical hearings. Therefore, BCI is not going to encourage this. Yes, any other question?
Thank you very much, sir. Well, very well answered, sir. Now we have Vaishnavi. Vaishnavi, are you there in the class, in the room?
Yes, sir.
Please put your video on and ask the question to sir. Yes.
Good evening, sir. Myself PM Vaishnavi, and I'm currently pursuing my 4th year of BCom LLB. It's my pleasure to interact with you, sir. My question is, what should be the approach in fighting a case? Whether the advocate should chalk out entire case in one go, or should he take stages at time and then plan the process while the procedure is on?
No. You will have to, once you start arguing a case, as I told you, the best point you will have to put forth first. Then the second best. then the third best. If you think that these are the weakest points or weak points in your case, then you keep mum for a moment. If your adversary, he argues it, then you try to answer. But you'll have to be ready to answer all those questions, all the points which are against you. You will have to be prepared on those points also. Yes, any other question?
Sir, on the last question, Mr. Mahavir Jain, sir, are you there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sir, please put your video on and ask the question to sir. Yes.
Good evening, sir. We had a very enlightening session on this advocacy. So my question is that whether this present judicial system of ours is bogged down by the legacy of British legal systems. Means there are a lot of formalities and antiquates which we can do away with. Means addressing the codes and the dress codes and all that. So are we supposed to do away with all these formalities and antiquates?
No, just for example, what are the difficulties you are trying to convey?
I mean,
Present, what are the difficulties? What are the demerits?
Means the dress codes, the formality to address the court with certain connotations and all that.
See, the present system, though we have taken many things from the British period, but this is the most suitable for a country like India. The dress code, the black coat we have prescribed. The Bar Council of India only prescribes the dress code for the lawyers. Now, see, we have prescribed black coat. We have majority of lawyers who can't afford the washing or changing their coats every week or every month. The black coat, once you get it washed, it survives for 1 year, sometimes 2 years. Therefore, it is a very practical in the country where we live today. The other thing, with regard to the procedure, see, we have made a lot of changes in the laws. Whenever it is required, we make a change in the law, the parliament or the state assembly, they go on changing the laws. And this is all the complications, all the complicacies, they are being removed. The government is trying, the courts are trying, sometimes the courts also, it's a very settled law of the Supreme Court. In several judgments, the Supreme Court has said technicalities should not come in the way of the justice, imparting justice to anybody. Therefore, so far, I think you have not put forth any particular instance of any demerit in any law or any procedure. I think that for today or for the moment, our system is the best system, best suited system for the country. Yes, any other question?
No, sir. We have it is really a delighted session by you, sir. You have explained all the aspect of the legal ethics, that how you have to be duty bound to the code, how you have to be maintain the decorum of the code, how the discipline is to be maintained, how you have to respect the seniors lawyers, how to go to the fact of the case, how to cross-examine. So you have elaborated all the things in a very great, sir. And we have understood that, yes, when our student are going in the high court or in the trial court, they should also maintain the decorum. That what we have learned, sir. And it is a really delighted session. Now I will ask Dr. Akhil Sayyed, sir, who is the dean, to say a few words. Akhil Sayyed, sir. Akhil, sir.
Thank you very much, Dr. Rajesh, again giving me an opportunity and giving me the platform to thank Shri Manan Kumar Mishra साहब. सर, जो चीज़ें मैं अपनी 10 साल की प्रैक्टिस में ना सीख पाया, जो कॉन्सेप्ट्स क्लियर ना हो पाए, आपकी 1 घंटे की क्लास में आज हो गई. बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर. Really grateful for your kind gesture for coming over to this virtual platform. On behalf of Parul University, I cordially invite you to make your physical visit also whenever the pandemic is over and the things are getting settled. Please spare a little time from your busy schedule and please do visit at Parul University.
Let the normalcy arrive. I'll certainly come.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. My pleasure, sir.
Okay.
So on this, sir, we from the Parul Institute of Law, from the all Parul Institute of staff, sir, we are thankful for this Great webinar, sir. Thanks a lot, sir. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, sir. Brijesh, sir, we are closing. अरे गार्गी मैडम 5 मिनट आ जाइए फटाफट, ये मेरा हो गया है, खाली इसको देख